Have you ever pondered upon the significance of understanding the 7 conditions of faith in Islam? This complex yet fascinating subject is integral to grasping the profound essence of the Islamic faith. The 7 conditions are like keys, opening up a deeper comprehension of the essential declaration of faith, La Ilaha Illa Allah, meaning there is no deity but Allah. In Islam, faith is not merely a verbal declaration, but it's accompanied by a comprehensive understanding and wholehearted acceptance of these conditions. They guide us in fully embracing the spiritual weight of La Ilaha Illa Allah and living its teachings in every aspect of our lives. These conditions are knowledge, certainty, acceptance, submission, truthfulness, sincerity, and love. Each plays a crucial role in shaping a Muslim's faith and relationship with Allah. So, are you ready to embark on this enlightening journey? Let's delve into each of these conditions and explore their profound meanings. The first condition is ilm, or knowledge. Ilm is not about mere verbal acceptance of the phrase La ilaha illallah, but it extends far beyond. It calls for a comprehensive understanding of Tawheed, the oneness of Allah. Ilm demands us to grasp the concept that there is no deity worthy of worship other than Allah, and to reject any form of shirk or associating partners with Allah. It's about acknowledging that Allah stands alone in His sovereignty, His divinity, and His right to be worshipped. It's about recognizing that all power, all honor, all glory belongs to Allah alone. Ilm is the knowledge that Allah is the creator of everything, the giver of life and death, the provider of sustenance, and the ultimate authority over all matters. In short, ilm requires us to recognize Allah's absolute sovereignty and divinity. The second condition of faith is Yaqeen, meaning certainty. Yaqeen represents the unshakable and unwavering faith in the profound declaration of La Ilaha Illa Allah. This isn't merely a fleeting thought or a passing conviction, but a deeply rooted belief that permeates the heart, echoing in each heartbeat with an absolute certainty. Yaqeen leaves no room for doubt or skepticism. It washes away uncertainties like a powerful wave, leaving behind only the solid rock of conviction. It is about knowing with every fiber of your being that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. It's a certainty that doesn't waver or falter, that doesn't get clouded by doubts or swayed by arguments. It is, in essence, a deep-rooted conviction that cannot be uprooted by doubts or uncertainties. So, let's explore this concept further and understand the importance of Yaqeen in the journey of faith. The third condition of faith is Qabul, or acceptance. This is not just a nod of the head or a verbal agreement. It's about wholeheartedly accepting the profound declaration of La Ilaha Illa Allah, embracing its ultimate truth and its implications. This acceptance should not be superficial, but deeply rooted within us. It includes accepting Allah's guidance and commandments willingly, not out of coercion or fear, but out of love, respect, and understanding. Qabul means to submit to His will with complete commitment. It's about letting go of our egos, our desires, our biases, and surrendering ourselves to the will of Allah. And remember, acceptance is not a one-time act. It's a continuous journey, a constant process of renewing and deepening our faith. It's about nurturing a consistent and sincere relationship with Allah, built on trust, love, and reverence. In a nutshell, Qabul is about accepting La Ilaha Illallah with an open and accepting heart. The fourth condition of faith is Inqiyad, meaning submission. Inqiyad is not about passivity or blind obedience. It is about conscious and deliberate surrender to Allah's sovereignty and wisdom. It's about recognizing Allah's authority over every facet of our lives and aligning our actions to His guidance. This submission extends to obeying Allah's commands, from the most significant to the seemingly trivial, and abstaining from anything He has declared forbidden. It's about understanding that our ultimate goal is to please Allah, and that every command from Him is for our own benefit. In this state of submission, we find freedom, peace, and purpose. We find a life aligned with the divine wisdom and mercy of our Creator. So, Inqiyad is not just about obeying commands, it's about embracing Allah's love and wisdom in guiding us. In summary, Inqiyad is about submitting ourselves completely to Allah's will. The fifth condition of faith is sidq, or truthfulness. This is not just about being truthful in our words, but it's about the sincerity of our hearts when we profess La ilaha illallah. It is about professing this cornerstone of faith sincerely and without any pretense or ulterior motive. Siddiq asks us to manifest La ilaha illallah in its purity and authenticity. What does this mean? It means making this declaration with a pure heart, a heart free from hypocrisy or any other motive. It means living its principles with complete honesty and truthfulness. It's about aligning our beliefs, our words, and our actions in complete harmony with no room for duplicity or deceit. It's not just about saying the words, it's about living the words sincerely and honestly every single day. In essence, Siddiq requires us to profess our faith with sincerity and live it with honesty. The sixth condition of faith is ikhlas, or sincerity. It's a fundamental principle that calls for an undivided dedication to Allah. It's about performing acts of worship solely for Him, not motivated by worldly gains or the pursuit of recognition. Ikhlas is the purity of intention, the heart's sincere devotion to the Creator. It's the essence of worship to seek only Allah's pleasure and approval in all that we do. This means that our hearts should be free from all forms of shirk or associating partners with Allah. Every act, every prayer, every word we utter should be with the sincere intention of pleasing Allah alone. It's important to remember that sincerity cannot be superficial. It must permeate our actions, our thoughts, and our intentions. It's a journey of the heart, a continuous process of self-evaluation and purification. In summary, Ikhlas is about dedicating all our acts of worship solely to Allah. The seventh and final condition of faith is mahabba, or love. This is a love that transcends the ordinary, reaching into the very depths of our hearts. It's about fostering a profound affection for Allah, the Almighty, and His Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This love is not just an emotional state, but a catalyst that propels us towards acts of worship and obedience, drawing us closer to Allah. Mahabba is about cherishing every moment of connection we have with our Creator, finding joy in prayer, charity, and all forms of worship. It's about seeing the beauty in the Quran's verses, feeling a sense of peace in the rhythm of our prayers, and understanding the profound love Allah has for us, His creations. But Mahabba isn't only about our relationship with Allah. It also encompasses our love for the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He is our guide, our role model, whose life provides us with a blueprint on how to navigate our own lives. Our love for him is intertwined with our love for Allah, for it is through his teachings that we understand and appreciate the essence of Islam. Yet the concept of Mahabba goes even further. It demands that our love for Allah and His Prophet must outweigh all other loves. That means when faced with a choice, our affection for Allah and His Prophet must guide our decisions, even if it requires sacrifice. This is not a sacrifice born out of obligation, but rather, it's a willing surrender, a testament to the strength of our love. In essence, Mahabba is about cultivating a deep, abiding love for Allah and His Prophet, and letting this love guide all our actions. It's about making this divine love the compass of our lives, letting it direct our path and color our world. This is the love that fuels our faith, a love that is as vast and as infinite as the universe itself. So these were the 7 conditions of faith in Islam. We began with knowledge, understanding the profound meaning of La Ilaha Illa Allah beyond mere words. We then moved to certainty, an unwavering belief that leaves no room for doubt. Acceptance followed next, a sincere acceptance of the truth of La Ilaha Illa Allah. This was followed by submission, a complete adherence to Allah's commandments. We then explored truthfulness, expressing La Ilaha Illa Allah with a pure heart and sincerity, free of hypocrisy. The penultimate condition was sincerity, dedicating all acts of worship solely to Allah, free from worldly gains. And finally, we ended with love, cherishing Allah above all and loving what He loves. Understanding and fulfilling these conditions not only deepens our grasp of La ilaha illallah, but also strengthens our faith. May we all strive to understand and fulfill these conditions in our journey of faith. Until next time, peace be upon you all.